February 27th, 7:30. First good night's sleep in a while. I went completely sober for everything like 5 days ago, so I was having some pretty bad withdrawal effects just from everything, I guess. That means it was a good time for a change, I think. We gotta go to the gym. I don't know, it's a Thursday, which is nice because I only have one class today. Really? I don't know why it's taking me so long to start doing this. I don't know, it was always like, oh, yeah, like, I'll start documenting later, but like, I don't know, I feel like I'd want to see this stuff. You know, it's like the building phases. I thought this was funny. Oh, like, I'll start vlogging once I finish this book. This is my business journal for 2024. Ignore this. Every single page that thing is filled up. You can always find an excuse not to do something, you know, and like at the end of the day, it's like when are we actually gonna do it, you know? Also, make your bed. That took me 30 seconds. If you don't make your bed, you're lazy. Bye. Wow. When I first, this is an engine purr. V8. Please don't. It's gonna piss me off. That's what it's gonna do. But when I first saw all my personal branding stuff, I don't know. I feel like I always get into these things, buy a bunch of stuff, and then like quit, pretty much. And I think that just goes to, I don't know. I can be very consistent with things, but I think everyone makes compromises on like what they can do. And if you're not living a lifestyle that allows you to be consistent, it's really, really hard. Which I think, you know, is self-explanatory, but you just don't realize it. You think like, oh, I can stay up late, I can, you know, play a few games, and it's, I don't know. I think people underestimate the amount of sacrifice it takes to truly get what you want, and I feel like people don't fucking get stop signs. I swear to God. They've been here for how long? My thing is, you know, you kind of underestimate what you can and can't do, and you have to sacrifice a lot. Like, and people get mad at you for some reason. Like you know, the last time I really was in this, like, it's not monk mode, because I think that sounds stupid. I'm not a monk. You know, last time I was locked in, I got called an asshole by one of my best friends, and that was like super hurtful, you know. And maybe it's indicative of why we're not friends today, but I don't know. It's just like, what? Because I'm focused on my goals, that makes me what? You know? This time I feel like I have a lot better people around me, so that's nice. If you don't got yourself a little gym notebook, brother, this is my second one, no big deal. It's falling apart, but you got all the workouts from, you know, you got months in here, and I really like trackable progress, and it's something I've started in the gym and taken into business. You know, and this thing is like what, $2 at Walmart. We're gonna go hit back. Best day of the week by far. You feel like Batman, you know, weighted pull-ups. Oh, you'll see.
Fine chocolate shit like a diver. Cut on my doggy, step out of line. Chlorophyll, water, and ashwagandha. Some of these feelings is hard to describe. Put on some weight, now I feel like a lineman. I'm in the bay like a Raider, a Niner. I broke the cookie, the fortune was fine. I'm not okay.
Just got off the call with a mercantile store. I redid their website for them, and I probably will run ads for them in the future. But we're running late for class. It's kind of funny going from like business meeting to class, because like they're teaching me what I just sold to someone. So why do I have to go? You know, you see what I'm saying? I'm taking the social media marketing class, but I'm already doing social media marketing. Make that mix. Just got out of my meeting with my buddy's coffee company. Really good ideas for the ads. I'm gonna build those out later today. And I've been talking for so long, I don't have anything to say. It's a tiny ad budget, but I don't think it really matters. I think it's a strong product. I don't know. Now I need to. It's really hard balancing building out a business while servicing clients. With this business, I'm trusting myself more, because previously I felt very unsure about almost everything I was doing, but now it's like, oh, like, yeah. And people trust what I'm saying. It's a good feeling to kind of be able to prove that you have the expertise. Next week's gonna be a busy week, so pray for me, I guess. I'm about to go get some lunch, a little grub, and then I'm probably gonna sit in my room until it's dark. I thought now would be a good time to record because I'm feeling like giddy almost. Like is running a business a lot of work? Yes. However, it is so much fun. I'm over here just smiling while I do it because it's a blast. You know, you get to build something that's yours. I got a lot more to do, but I'm excited to do it. February 28th. Almost March. Really excited. March will be a good month. Mark my words. March my word. Hoping to get a slower climb moving. So we're eating breakfast. You could call it breakfast, but as someone who cares immensely about what they put in their body, I'm apprehensive to eat the food here, but it's okay. You gotta be grateful for what you got, or try to be, because that's what matters. I complain about the school a lot, but sometimes it's not that bad. I feel like I always kind of get like a grumpy mindset. I'm always like, oh, this place is such a blah, blah, blah. But you know, that's beautiful. I can't even lie. Basically, to graduate this year, I have to go to Scotland on a school trip. Gotta pay a pretty penny for that right now. Just got back from hitting shoulder. When you have clients, you have to make sure you always maintain that place of authority, because, you know, if you're younger, like I am, people are gonna try to take advantage of your age. They're gonna think you're worth less than you are, and they think you're gonna know less than you do, and you can't let them. You know, making sure you maintain that professional relationship even despite your age. And, you know, with time it does come. Like, you know, if they start seeing great results, they know what you're doing. But, you know, in the initial phases, it's really important to have that client relationship. Don't feel obligated to do work for someone if they haven't paid you, even if there's promise of pay in the future. You know, I think you have to respect your own time. And while I'm building out stuff like this, you know, I have systems I want to build, and if I'm doing all this work for free, I'll never finish the systems. So I think it's just really important to kind of just make sure you're not getting taken advantage of, because it feels really bad. I'm gonna go drive home. I gotta record. Hey, buddy. Film a couple looms for 7 Figure Studio. Let me hold my horses. 7 Figure Studio is my friend Jordan Franklin's personal branding agency. Really cool guy. I'll link him down below. So I'm helping him with some ManyChat stuff and just stuff like that. I always appreciate working with other like-minded people because they're few and far between. This makes me look so short. If you ever do find people that you know are like you, I try to form some type of connection. We met doing SOMA, so I know for a fact he's at least motivated enough to have his own business. And then as I got to know him, I learned, you know, all about his acumen and stuff, and that was, you know, he's an incredible guy. It's important to maintain those relationships too. Like, Jordan's not here, and, you know, and I have friends here that do business stuff, but, you know, with phones, you can really, I don't know, there's really no excuse not to be able to maintain a relationship, I feel like. Oh my God, all of his claws are in me. What the God, get the I was saying I was having a good drive, but I guess I'm being needled. Okay, this is my room at home. I gotta fix some of this background stuff because I have to shoot some looms. But eventually this is where I'll be full time. So I'm here trying to record looms, and I'm starting to feel like sick almost. Like I'm starting to sweat, and I have like a really, really bad headache. And I just thought it'd be good to let everyone know that it's okay to stop if you feel bad. Like, your body typically tells you when you're going maybe a little bit too hard, and maybe when it's time to shut your brain off just for a while. Energy isn't right in these videos, and I want to give Jordan like a quality lesson. My thing is that, you know, I'm feeling pretty bad, I want to lay down. My thought process after that is, what can I do while laying down? Actually, I want to show you guys this. Hold on. So this is my wiki I built out for my business. They're rated by importance, and I just implemented this recently. When I started ranking them by importance, I noticed that things started moving a lot quicker, because if you're knocking out these important things, you're taking important steps. So while, you know, the 1-star things are still important, I will get around to them, they're perfect for times like these when I maybe don't feel a 5-star task, you know? It's been a good night. The client that was giving me some issues responded well to me, like putting my foot down in a message, so business has been stood on, no big deal. We're getting pretty tired and we got a lot to do tomorrow. Maybe I'll go to bed.
Bitch, I'm from the land. Don't say you hate LA when you don't travel past the 10. Am I tripping? Yes, I am. Meditate over some money. I see Franklin, I find Van. Bitch, I'm from the land.
Have like a clean space to do work in, like your environment is so important. And I don't know, I just have like a lot of Legos in here and I don't really want them. You know, it's not like oh, I'm too cool for that. Legos are sick. Don't get me wrong, I love Legos. I'm very minimalistic. I like very clean spaces, and there was just too much stuff. Like I filled up with this big bin of a bunch of Legos last night, and then it was still bugging me that there was more stuff, so I just, you know, put more away. Yeah, it actually seems a lot nicer. Like I feel better already. So
Don't take it personal.
Got done some morning work. I dislike making looms. It's like you know what you want to say, and then you just can't say it. The way I typically film videos is like, say I mess something up, right? Like whenever I film these, say I like, you know, I didn't pronunciate something, right? That part would have been cut out. But with Loom, you have to restart the whole entire thing. So say you mess up something 5 minutes in, you can't edit it. But they're good, but like, you know. Anyways, gonna go work out and whatnot. It's a leg day. It's always leg day, I feel like. You know what I mean? It's always. Just got done in the gym. Oh, that was a good one. I switched gyms and still at the Planet Fitness. Can't shake it. It's very, this one's a lot, it's not nicer. It seems like this one's like the evil Planet Fitness. Like there were so many more people that knew what they were doing in much better shape than my old one. I don't know if it's location, but like there were some like ripped guys in there. Like genuinely, I was like, all right, hey. I feel like if you're trying to find a way to start disciplining yourself, the gym is a great thing. Even if you don't know what you're doing, even if you only go there for 30 minutes a day, just committing to something and sticking to it kind of proves to yourself that you can do things, and then you just kind of scale from there. But I'm about to go get a smoothie because I deserved it. And I haven't had a smoothie in so long because it's been cold. Just got back from watching the new Captain America. That was alright. It's a funny story. I did balloon twisting. I guess one thing I don't know, the reason I came home initially was to help my parents cover. They do these gigs for the Hornets where they like twist balloons and do face painting and stuff. And my mom had to be out for a funeral service weekend, so I came home to help. And I don't know, it's really rewarding. Like, because all I have to do is just I twist balloons for an hour and I give them to kids. I was thinking of what I was doing. I was like, wow, all the people were always like, it's for the kids, for the kids. Like, I get that. I'm not trying to sound deep, like I get that. It's always good to help out, I think. I'm just late now though. I'm tired. I don't want to go to bed. Just got done at the gym. I didn't record this morning because I had a lot of work to do and I just need to get it done. I'm about to go home, have some lunch, and I have to drive back to school and then study for 4 tests. I think my least favorite part about being like having a business in college is that it's very hard for me to find motivation for what I need to do in college because I know what I already want to do after and I'm actively pursuing it. I'm really, really excited to graduate and actually feel like my work is meaningful. Because right now it feels like half my work is meaningful, the work I do for my business, and the other half just feels like busy work that teachers give me. I wanted to record this because I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed. It's going to be probably one of the busiest weeks I've ever had. Juggling 4 tests, 2 ad campaign launches, an in-person Shopify integration at the end of the week before I get ahead of myself. The reason I'm recording this segment is it's really easy to get overwhelmed when you're juggling a lot of stuff. So I wanted to take you guys through the process of what I do, just in case it might help. So First, make some fucking food, man. Just make yourself a nice. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look scrumptious? You got blueberries, raspberries. I guess. Whenever I'm feeling not too hot, raw honey granola. Come on. You're telling me I'm gonna feel bad after that? Now, secondly, follow me. I'm about to write down absolutely everything I need to do this week. I'm going to see what the actual important stuff is, put the other stuff to the side, knock that out, and then that other stuff, whenever I'm not feeling like doing actual important work, I'll put that in, knock those out, get motivated. It just helps to kind of really break down what you need to do, because sometimes it's more than you think. Because starting is so hard sometimes, but if you know that what you can do is surmountable. So I'm going to get started on that. Can't be dilly-dallying. But yeah, we're going to knock it out. We're going to crush it. I can do it. I'm going to eat this food first, though. Because boy, does it look very yummy. You're telling me, I'm not trying to harp on this, but look at that. That's heaven on earth right there. While I demolish my bowl, I just kind of spat everything I was thinking about having to do on here. And then we're going to put it into my to-do list for the business, and we're golden. And it's generally surprising how much better you can feel in like 30 minutes. I was going from like, it's not that deep. I can manage this. It's going to be busy still, but it's not so mind-boggling. Oh, how I'm going to get this done. March 2nd. Just thinking how I want to be written about in a book one day. I don't know. Or like a TV show. That'd be cool. That's all I was thinking about. It's not funny, but today we've got a lot to do. Obviously, I'm not swamped until Thursday, so just gonna knock it out. Got an overpriced coffee, of course. Got a leather on, of course. And yeah, it's gonna be. I honestly did enough yesterday. Like I worked still pretty late. I did enough yesterday where a lot of the big chunks of work are starting to dwindle out, which does help. Especially like a nice day out. Loki been kicking ass today, I'm not gonna lie to you. Stuff's getting done. I get one thing done, bam, on to the next thing. Get one, bam, on to that, you know what I mean? So, the only thing, this shoulder, I don't know what I did in the gym, but youch. All day, it's been like, geeking me out. So I'm gonna go do some cardio and stretching as a rest day anyways, but I just need to, this needs to not hurt. Cause it's kind of like bug, it's just like, when like you sleep on it wrong, it's something's, besides that though, account template knocked out. We got campaigns knocked out, test studying knocked, everything's just getting knocked out of the park by yours truly. So it's a good day. We're gonna keep going. Still have to work pretty late, but hey, that's the dream, right? Basically, long story short, I'm not gonna name names where I go to school. You could probably figure it out if you wanted to. For some reason, there's no more hot water. When I shower, and at first I was like, what the hell? Like, why do I pay a tuition each year? Why is any money going out of any bank account to this school? Right? And then I was thinking, maybe they're building out hard workers, cold shower takers, right? I just knocked out a cold shower. I wanted to take that shower, actually. Cold showers actually are really good for you. So like, I'm mad that it wasn't a choice, but I'm glad I had to take it. That's just one look. That's just one look into my mindset. That's just a small glimpse of my reality. Just got back, it's around 8. I guess this entire vlog is about the same client that has been slow with all the other aspects is unsurprisingly slow with scheduling the next call. The thing about clients that are slow like this is it's a little bit of fear, a little bit of trust issues. I feel like a therapist. Quick wins are important, but don't overextend yourself and provide too many free quick wins before getting paid, because there should be a level of decency, as obviously you want to start the client onboarding process and get them into the system, but also you don't want to do the really heavy lifting stuff. Like, things you can delegate are really good as quick wins. Free resources, things that you can use AI for, things like that are really, really good quick wins, because you're not putting a lot of time and energy up front and you're still getting that client relationship being built out. It's gonna be a night for sure. Might be a pretty late one. Either I'll talk to you later or in the morning.
Every turn of page is another issue. Good days is a double-edged blade ensue. I can't count a frame where I didn't miss you. I've been out of space knocking, trying to get through. High as fuck is close to consistent, my mental. I've been drinking that.
After studying for a couple hours, I don't really feel worried anymore. Well, one, because I studied, but two, I forgot I get paid to do this by people, and I'm like pretty good at it. So like although the teacher may test in a weird way, I don't think that my knowledge is so limited that I won't be able to adapt it to whatever he asks us to do. Despite my lack of love for college, I still do care about doing well in it because I think it is important, and there is some practical application from the classes. My brain feels fried. I need to go to bed. Once we pass Wednesday... Hey pal, this morning I feel like my head is being like pulled apart and pushed together at the same time. The reason I picked up the camera. I was having trouble this morning to figure out what to do. If you ever having trouble like just like kicking yourself to do something, just don't waste your own time. I think another reason I feel uneasy about my time this morning is I had a client who I texted yesterday who said they wanted to call this morning but never set a time. I think calls should always be scheduled with a client. Like a quick check-in is fine, but if you're moving on to next steps, there should be some professionalism. 2 hours out from the test, well, more like an hour and a half. But I wanted to take a second to not study, so we're filming. In the gym, I did something, and I forgot to mention this. If you ever want to feel really productive, what I do, and I'll put it up, is I'll take notes in the gym. So say there's like, I think YouTube is a great tool for learning basic concepts, but it does take, more research on your part to really understand like what the video, because a lot of videos are funnels nowadays to get you to go into the course where the actual real good information is. But there are fantastic videos out there that do share a lot of the beginner strategy. So if ever trying to enter into something, I think YouTube is a great place to start. So what I do is I'll, have the video playing in my headphones, about business, content creation, something like that. On the other half of my notebook, it's just notes. And even if I never look at them again, there's like that residual information build up. And eventually you just get to the point where it's like you're about to start on that task. You have like the slightly above average level of understanding that can compound over time. Today was on a big filming day. I mean, if you guys wanted to see me sit in a room for 6 hours and study, you could have. One of my friends was kind of sick. It just didn't feel right to film when he was feeling down. I don't know, but I got one campaign done and dusted. I finally have a meeting with that client. So I think honestly we could see a good ending to this first vlog. The rest of the night's literally just me sitting at a desk. Just go back 1 minute and you'll see that. Tomorrow is gonna be end of week 1. The reason I'm so happy right now is it's just nice to be crossing stuff off, and I'm really proud of myself for working so hard. It's rewarding. I don't know, I always see those memes. It's like me when I sleep well, go to the gym, eat healthy, and I feel good, and they're like angry about it. That's kind of how I feel. It's always like, it seems so simple, but you just forget to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I guess, who knew that taking care of yourself and working hard and doing things that you feel accomplished about makes you feel so good, right? I'm on a, oh boy. Good morning, March 5th, Lent. Just got done with a 14-15 hour fast. So I'm going on kind of like a lean bulk, but I need to balance it out because I want to stay like pretty lean while I do it. So it's a good way. Bomb ass breakfast quesadilla, can't beat it. Probably ace the first tests, no big deal. I know, it's crazy how studying works, right? If this is incoherent, I apologize. I just got done with the 3 tests. They went actually like really good, so kind of happy about that. But I'm spent. We should be making a nice buck today. We have the contract finalization meeting with the LLC is officially formed, so I have to do some government paperwork, which is good. I'm glad it's nice and legal, and it's kind of cool how it worked out on the same day that the client took so long to get to, because now I can get an EIN and do it through Stripe, so it'll be a little more professional, which I like. The world works in mysterious ways. I don't know. 3 tests in a day, that'll definitely get you zapped. About to go do a quick workout. Nothing too serious. Gotta eat. and then contract paperwork, and I think I'm gonna edit tonight. It's like a story arc. I went from him not signing to making $1,000 in Crocs. So, hooray! I'm so beat in the best way possible. Follow your dreams. I don't fucking know.